Let's start with why the crypto market is absolutely pumping right now. Left for dead crypto names roar higher as Bitcoin bounces. This is what we've been expecting all along, right? Once the macroeconomic conditions get a little bit better, the left for dead assets that everyone was afraid to touch because the prices came down are ripping and outperforming Bitcoin, right? So why is this all happening? Stocks close higher. NASDAQ clinches fifth day of gains after CPI report shows cooling inflation. Remember, it's all about inflation. If inflation comes down, the Federal Reserve can finally stop hiking interest rates as much and let some financial oxygen back into the system. But the reality is we're not quite out of the woods yet, which is why it's so important to stay hedged. But this is just a glimpse into what can happen and will happen once macroeconomic conditions become more favorable. That's why we stay on top of the news and what is going on. So Hedera Hashgraph in the last 24 hours had 50 million transactions, average transaction per second of 578. Let's see how that compares to other layer one blockchains. Hedera Hashgraph, transaction per second, somewhere around 600, beating Solana, beating Stellar, beating Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, so dominating. People are calling Hedera Hashgraph in 2023 to be the year that enterprise adopts it. And so that's what we're starting to see. Avery Dennison is on the governing council using Hedera Hashgraph. That's where the majority of these transactions come from. But let's stay on top of some other seriously high quality assets of what is going on. So this is Polygon compared to Optimism and Arbitrum. These are Ethereum layer 2 solutions. Let's take a look at the daily transactions. So Polygon around 2.2 million, beating the rest. Optimism 1.4 million daily ERC transactions, coming up to compete with Polygon, and then Arbitrum down here. So just keeping you posted on a lot of this on-chain data, right? So much going on. We're comparing these layer 2 solutions. Polygon in pink is total wallets, just dominating the rest. Optimism in red, Arbitrum in blue. So the other two could, in theory, be undervalued compared to Polygon because there's more room to the upside, but we're staying on top of it. Obviously, so much to consider when you're investing in this space. Let's take a look at the 30-day users, the growth on these decentralized exchanges. So PancakeSwap, BNB Chain, 30-day users, 1.3 million, beating Uniswap that everyone knows about and wants to talk about, but just PancakeSwap, BNB Chain absolutely dominating Ethereum's biggest asset, Uniswap, with 473,000. QuickSwap on Polygon, 64,000.